Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you all how easy it is to quickly paint out a city background just like this one. First up, we got to start with painting in the sky. Use some dull yellows, oranges, and reds, and this is gonna form the sky behind the clouds. Next, add in a new layer and always name your layers. For the clouds, take a simple brush and start blocking the shapes. Don't worry about the detail too much because we then can take the eraser in the same shape of the brush and then just carve in the shapes. Take as much time as you need over here. After that, we create a new layer, name it as this is going to form the base of the city, and fill in the canvas with a flat color. Then use a square or rectangular shaped brush to just block in a lot of these shapes, which are going to form the buildings when looked at it from a distance. Use some light tones, some darker tones. Don't worry about the details too much. After that, we take the entire layer and distort it down in perspective. And now it kind of feels like we are looking at a city from a top view. Now it needs a little detail, so add in some darker shades where the buildings will be away from the light, and also some lights in the distance, as these will be the lights that are being turned on at night. Don't spend your time painting in all the lights, just select it like I'm doing and duplicate it all over. Distort some of them about, erase some away so that it does not look duplicated. Add some more stronger lights in the foreground, and we have our city. Now what we want to do for this to add in a character is we're just going to speed this up a little. Add in a white layer and reduce the opacity so that we can draw a character clearly on top of this while still seeing the background. So add in a new layer for the character, and here spend as much time as you need over here to draw on your character. Don't rush this because here's also where a lot of the focus is going to be on. So draw and use references, have some coffee, sketch in your character, give it some justice. Now fill in the character with some flat colors on a new layer. And remember to paint your character with some neutral tones because you can always adjust the values and make her darker and make her sit more with the background later on. Then we just got to blur the background using a box blur. And I set the strength at around 10 or 12. And after that, we add in a new layer on top of the background, change the blending mode to color dodge, and add in some atmosphere with a big soft round brush. After that, we create a new layer on top of the character and use a clipping mask. So whatever we paint over here does not escape the shape of the character. And we just add in some rim lighting. Spend as much time as you need over here as well to make it look good. Finally, we got to add some vapor to the coffee cup. And that is our finished image. I also added in some extra leaves in the foreground to give her more of a setting. And if you guys want the entire PSD file or the full 1 hour length painting process along with all my brushes used, they are available on my Patreon. And thanks for all your support.